In this video, we'll explore the turn drilling operation in SolidCAM. Let's begin by adding this operation. Right-click, Add Turning Operation, and select Drilling Job. Geometry for turn drilling jobs is very simple, and it doesn't need to be selected since it is a simple point in the center of the part. For the tool, let's open up our machine preview and select what we have on our turret. We have this 20mm diameter drill tool, so let's select it. Close our machine preview. We can rename our operation as main spindle turn drill. With our levels page, we can set our safety distance. 2mm seems okay, so we can move on to the technology, where first thing we need to do is to set our drill start. Let's click here and let's pick our face for our drill start. You can note now that this field is green. It is because it is associative to this face. So if you change in any way your CAD model and this face changes, this field will follow with the value. For the drill end, we can go and simply click in the field and just select the face from the model. You can see again it is associative, and we can see that it is 40mm depth. For the delta, it is the delta that you can input if you want to go deeper inside the hole or not. For the center shift value, this is an option to shift your toolpath from the center if you have such a tool. For the depth type, can be different types of calculating the depth. For the cutter tip, as you can see here on the preview image, the depth is calculated up to the cutter tip. For the full diameter, it will be calculated exactly where the full diameter of the tool reaches. And also the last option is if you want to set your custom value of the diameter in between, it can be calculated from that diameter value. For the drill cycle, we can click here to select from the list that we have on our machine. We can select which cycle we want to use. We will be using a peck drilling cycle. And under data, we can set our step down to be 2mm peck and confirm. This checkbox is for using cycle or not in the job. If you uncheck it, it will be pure coordinates. If you check it, you will use a CAN cycle. Under link, we can go from the right safety corner from the approach, and for the retract, we will use the same thing we do as for the approach point. Now let's calculate now and simulate what we've done so far. If we play, we can see our packing is performed on 2mm, and our end is exactly at this point with the cutter tip. Let's close now this simulation and go back to technology and explain the updated stock calculation. If we leave it unchecked and we close this operation, try to add a new turning job. Once we go inside the geometry, we can see this blue contour. This blue contour represents the updated stock after the last operation. As you can see here, it is under the angle which follows from the tool. We can now exit this, go back to our turning job, and let's just check this flat bottom with offset, and we can say, for example, 5mm offset, and recalculate. What this will do is when we start creating our turning job geometry, our updated stock will no longer have the angle, it will have the flat bottom. And of course, you can see that it is offsetted for 5mm from the drill depth. This is how you can control your updated stock after your turn drilling job by using this simple field here. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next one.